Good morning, everybody. It's a Saturday morning. I've snuck out. Only one man's awake. He's just going to empty the porta potty. Being in a bus, and I better introduce myself because some of you guys are going to go, who is this crazy chick? Okay, I'm Nellie. I'll take this damn earplug out and I better leave it in. I've got my GPS on it. Anywho, I'm Nellie. I live in a bus at the moment with my husband, who is my chief cook, driver, and fixer of electrical items. He can't build for anything, but he comes in handy. And he also empties the loo when I don't feel like doing it. I do it when he's really bad. His back is actually really bad today, but I'm being slack and I'm heading off to the tip shop because the kids are asleep. Yeah, so I live in a bus with my 4 grandkids. There was 6 at one time, now it's 4 because 2 have grown up and all doing their own thing. But there, I've got the 4 grandkids still asleep, plus one of their friends. We've travelled a lot in different areas, and my kids have made friends in all different places. So currently in a town called Lismore, where I actually went to high school here. So I know the area quite well, but I don't know where this damn tip shop is. Hence, I've got the GPS in my ear. I just thought it's a miserable day, absolutely miserable day. But I thought I would. Oh, my husband's directing me to something somewhere. I don't know what he's directing me to. Better go check what he wants. Don't know what he's pointing at the moment, so I'll find out. Maybe I think he's telling me there's a markets down there. Oh boy, I might come to the markets later. I think that's what he's pointing at. He knows I'm a reseller, op shop, treasure hunting addict. There's a markets on. The markets. I'll come back after. I thought that when I cut halfway down here, I thought, oh, I bet there's a market on. Can I get out that way or not? Now I can't. I've got to turn around. All right, see ya. Yeah, it's going, there's a market down there. So I'll might hit that one up later. I really think I want it. Don't know what sort of market it is. It might be just one of those veggie markets or something. I like a treasure hunt, good flea market, treasure hunting market. That's my type of thing. There's a lot of buses here, so it might be just one of those sort of auctions or sales. It might be my alley. I'll have a look. I can get out this way, I think, so that's good. But anyway, so yeah, I live in a bus with 4 grandkids, 16, 4, 15, 12 and 10. Now the 14-year and 15-year-old is a girl, just turned 15, and the other's a boy. So the other 2 girls are older girls, they're 20 and 18, they've moved out. So what I'm doing this month of July is I'm going to vlog a day. This is my birthday month, and I'm going to vlog every single day. But I'm a reseller. I've only just taken it up full time. Oh my goodness, there's lots of stuff here. No, I'm not going to. I don't want to. I don't like markets so much because sometimes they're a bit overpriced. But yeah, I think I'm going to go to tip shop. There's too many people. I don't do it when there's too many people either. I do not like crowds, and there's just a fraction too many people in there to deal with. So I'm going to leave that for now. What are you doing, lady? Man? Okay, you go first then. Yeah, so we live in the bus. We've travelled in the bus. We went around Australia in the bus a few years ago, but since January, we travelled right up. We travelled for 18 months the first trip round with the 6 kids, a dog, and my son who followed behind. My youngest son's got Asperger's, but you wouldn't tell except his social skills aren't great. He's 6'8". He's just turned 20. He's 27 this year. Oh my God, 27. As my youngest son. So you did that trip many years ago. We did it for 18 months the first time. Went back to our house up north. Had so many freaking issues. One of my granddaughters has mental health issues. She's now 18. She's a beautiful girl, really kind, loving girl. But when she gets into one of her explosive times, it's not good. It's not good for my mental health because everything I do apparently triggers her. I don't even know. I don't even have to say anything half the time. Anyway, so that's another story for another day. So I get that type of thing, guys. If you're dealing with that sort of stuff, I understand it. But yeah, so we went up there and we ended up leaving her behind. I think she was only 14. We left her behind. She just was not cooperating at all. So we ended up leaving her behind, and we travelled for 2.5 years. So I think I saw her a couple of times in that time. She's always so, like she's not done anything wrong. She's a beautiful girl, like I said, but oh my God, I can't deal with her meltdowns at all. I was actually mentally breaking. So we went back there at the end of, I think, end of September, mid-September, early October. We moved back into the house up there. And I was ready to have a breakdown again. I just can't cope with her meltdowns. I can't. She's great for a while with me, but then she starts, and it's just, it can go on for an hour and a half, just her verbal abuse. Anyway, I hadn't seen her until probably not even a month ago, less than a few weeks ago, when she came down to get her two siblings to take back up north with her. So up north is like about 8 hours away. And she had them for a week. So yeah, we are talking again, but I'm too scared to actually get close to her. Like, I love her. I don't like her. I love her as my granddaughter, but if she wasn't my granddaughter, I wouldn't have anything to do with her at all. But when she's good, she's absolutely the most beautiful, giving, kind, loving girl. But yeah, it doesn't stay that way, which is sad. And her oldest doesn't have anything to do with her either, which is even sadder. But anyway, she had a lot of issues, which I won't get into today, but it was a lot of mental health issues in the family. Anyway, so yeah, so I live in the bus. So we lived in the bus for 2.5 years the first time, and then we lived, the second time, and we did a bit of travelling. We were all the way down to Victoria this time. We didn't go to, this is a huge hill. We didn't go to around Australia this time. It was just down in Victoria to see my daughter. Met some beautiful travelling friends that are really close friends of mine now, and that I've met online on a travelling site on oh, it's me, I'm going, stop signs everywhere. This town is so weird. Okay, so anyway, it's going to be one of those vlogging days. Anyway, just listening to my GPS. I know the area, but I just want to know where this tip shop is. So yeah, we travelled that, so we went back to the house. I normally have a meltdown, so in January we left the house again, much to the disgust of one of the kids specifically, the granddaughter. She wanted to stay there, but she was going down a path, it wasn't great. Anyway, so yeah, so we've left there, and we've just been up and down, Austinville, Grafton, back to Lismore. So Austinville, we stayed there for a month or two, and then we had to go away. Went down to Port Macquarie to see my husband's father and an old friend he wanted to see further south. Did all that. You'll see all that on my flipping boomer. Flipping boomer. The flipping boomer is my selling channel. So we went down there, and this town's changed. All the places used to have really good op shops now got nothing. Well, the op shops are super expensive, a lot in this town. But I did find a womble not long back, and I paid $2 for it and got $49 for him, so that was pretty good if you know what a womble is. So get back on track, woman. Okay, so yeah, we've been sort of up and down the coast since then. We stayed in Austinville a long time. They said, oh, you can stay here as long as you like, until the council decided, no, you got to go now. You can only stay here a week. So we've left and went to Grafton. And Grafton at the moment is saying, yes, you can stay there as long as you like, but we have to go north. We're trying, hopefully, to get across the border. Granddaughter's got a dental appointment on the 12th, so my husband wants to get over the border, and we have to leave on Monday, because this, as I said yesterday, if you watched yesterday, we can only stay here a short time, because the stupid person that here asked we could stay here said yes, even though it doesn't work for the company anymore. So it's just being a jerk. But anyway, they let us stay because they felt bad. My camera likes to stop and start. I'm going to get a new one eventually, but we had to go north, so we're going to try and do that. Print out stupid border passes and stuff. Ugh. Which entails me pulling my printer out, which is well and truly locked into a cupboard, so I've got to pull that out. Anyway, at least I've got my camera straight up today. I've got it padded up behind with clothes behind it, holding up into place. Okay. So where was I? Yes, so that's what we're doing. We can't find a rental. I'm reselling. Just started my reselling business. The House of Eclectica is my Facebook page, and also my eBay store, and also now my new business name. But my main thing is I love vintage, so that's what I hunt for the most, is vintage. And I've actually got a pretty rusty YouTube channel too. If you love vintage, that's where I'm going to. I've got to pick up that channel too. I've been very ignorant of it, and I've only just started picking up this channel. Hence the vlog a day, if I can. So yeah. Anyway, so that's where we're at the moment. We can't find a rental. The daughter who lives down in Victoria, she works down there. She bought us this car last year, January last year, because our other one was terrible. Okay, yep. And she works on a very high risk type of job. She works on those building those where are we going, guys? Sorry, I should have gone. She builds those whirly-girlies. I'm too scared to go because all these bloody cars are coming and stopping and then starting again. I love roundabouts, but sometimes you're not sure what people are going to do. Oh, steam park. Oh, steampunk garage sale. Oh, I might have to go to that one. Anyway, she works on those, what do they call it? Those big machiney things. Those big whirly... I always forget the name. You know, those big windmill thingies, turbines. That's what she does. She's actually the only chick down there that actually builds them. So she's got a high risk job, pays a lot, you know, gets paid well, and that's why she bought us a car last year. And she had a car similar to this, but she just sold that in a caravan because she wasn't using them, because her job pays for accommodation, and all her nice car, which she'd hardly use, has done less than this one. And her caravan were in storage, so she was paying storage fees for something she wasn't going to need to use for a long time. So at the moment, getting to the story, at the moment she is trying to save up a deposit to buy land for us to all live on, or for her to come home on, and for us to live on. So that's our plan at the moment. And Miss 16 desperately wants to, my old school's up that road, high schools. Desperately wants to get a house, and I'm trying to explain to her, like, we're just sitting in a very tight place at the moment. I've just finished paying the bus off about 2 or 3 months ago, and I've only got about this much to pay on our old lemon, the old lemon car we used to own, because that was a lemon from the start. That's why my daughter bought us this car. That was that raw honey. Don't want any raw honey. I'm always looking out for garage sale signs. Anyway, so yeah, we're waiting for land, and around this area, and I think it's like this everywhere in Australia at the moment, people are desperately trying to find rentals. We have tried for a couple of rentals, but there's been like hundreds of people lined up for it as well. And us being a large family with pets and everything, that is a big no-no to most rental people. Our house up north, the bank owns most of it, we own some of it. We could sell that, but we'd come out with we wouldn't have coming out with enough to buy land anywhere. So we're going to just leave it as a rental for now. It costs us more than we get for it though. Last couple of years ago it cost us a lot of money because we had tenants that did the wrong, so we ended up having to pay extra, even though the insurance wouldn't cover some of it. So anyway, so yeah, that's where we are. And I love my bus, honest to God. I don't mind living in my bus. I love my bus. It's cozy, very little to clean, tidy. But Miss 16 and Miss 15 and Mr 16 probably would like to have their own space and play their stupid game. He wants to play stupid games 24/7. Anyway, they also want to get work, and she would like to go back to school, proper school, even though I'm trying to tell her. I personally think schools are outdated. They need a real, like a Steiner school. I would be happy to send my kids to some type of Steiner school, but I don't think the school system the way it is now is fulfilling what kids need in this day and age, because the answers they need to everything is right at their fingertips. And I think life skills, to me, is the most important thing. I'll turn this down. It's been really cold. I had the heater up so high. So I don't know where this damn tip place must be, just out here. Must be nearly there. So anyway, that's where we are. That's who I am after that huge ramble. And by the way, my last name's Bramble. That's my married name, Bramble. So the rambling bramble. I don't know where this place is. Still out here. Good Lord. Okay. I haven't been out this way for a many years, so it's nice to come back out here. And that's the thing about this tense area. All along the north coast, New South Wales, is beautiful. It's hilly, it's green. It's green because it rains so much. And it's my type of place. Like, I love the countryside all around this area. Probably from Tweed right down. It's just gorgeous. Below Port Macquarie, it's just beautiful countryside. But to afford to be able to buy it, it's on your own. It's not something that many of us can do. I'm a real believer in doing it as a family. Like, if my sister and my mum and all of us and my daughter. Oh, that's a tip shop there. Well, that wasn't a very good signature time, was it? Oh well, I'll turn around in a second. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll turn around. Yeah, I reckon you should be able to buy it together. Like, you see all these people from other countries, they do that. They come and buy a business as a family, work it together, pay it off, go buy another one together. work it together, pay it off, you know what I mean? And that's what I think, that's a lot of us what we should do. But I think Australians, and I don't know about other countries, but I think Australians are just so bloody independent and pig-headed. They want to do it on their own, but I really believe in doing it together, and that way you've got it paid off a lot faster. You're sort of like in a little family community, and one of our dreams is to be able to grow our own everything. They'll grow our own fruit, veggies, meat, the whole lot. That's what we'd love to do, but it'd also be somewhere where we like to be. Actually, you know what? I have been to this tip shop, just remembered it, many, many years ago. It's probably still flipping, I'm talking about many years ago. Let's hope it's a good one, like the one I've got one that I go to in Ballina, which is not far from where we were staying at the showground in Austenville, and it's my favourite tip shop, which I'm hoping to hit up tomorrow, because I've got to go down to Ballina probably tomorrow. Probably today, if not send the husband. No, he can't, he's hurt his back. Yeah, I'll be doing some driving between today and tomorrow. So he's my bus driver, but I'm usually the taxi service for the kids. That's what I do. If the weather wasn't so cruddy, I know Miss 15 will be at skate park, that's where she lives, as much as she can. So let's hope this tip shop is good, and I'm going to let you know shortly if it is. So I hope you enjoyed my little vloggy rambling from the bramble person. Yeah, that was a really weird way that GPS told me to come in here. And where do I go? I don't know how to get in here, to be honest. I think it's up this one. Oh well, about to find out if I'm going the wrong way backwards. I think I'm going the right way. Alright, well I'll talk to you guys soon, and yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back later. Have a good one. See ya. Hi guys, just finished at the tip shop, the dump shop, the dump site. Don't diss the dump. For resellers, you don't diss the dump. I've only just started going back to tip shops because a lot of tip shops are pretty scabby. That was not the best tip shop I've ever been to. Once again, my favourite one is definitely the one in Ballina so far, because it's reasonable prices, but actually did well. The lady wasn't a bit there, she wasn't so friendly. The fella that I got served by, Champion, he charged me half of what the other lady charged me. And I just went, you beauty, quick, let me out of here. So yeah, I just remember back in the days, I just popped this on my other channel, and if you want to see what I got yesterday and today, you have to jump onto the Flipping Boomer. Support me over there if you don't mind. Back in the day when us boomers were young, right up probably till our 30s even, probably before they started to take over, remember how you could go, well, I don't know, a lot of you guys might not be treasure hunters or dump scavengers or whatnot. I think I've got a bit of Indiana Jones in me. I like not so much the rough stuff, but the digging for treasure. I remember doing that as a kid, digging in the garden hoping to find a treasure. So yeah, the tip shops back in the day, well, there was no such thing as a tip shop. It was a dump, and you went free for all. Remember that? Let me know if you remember that. Some of you might not. You probably think it's disgusting. I don't. I love it because it was so much fun to find treasure. My sister actually lives out west, Queensland, and her dump so far. The dump is so far open still. She gets cans and stuff, and she makes a bit of money. I decided, I don't know if I spoke to you before, but I decided not to get cans. I could have taken the cans in there, but I got lost. So I'm going to take the cans to a different place that I know about. So yeah, I've got cans. I also sell cans, guys. Like if we don't chuck our 10 cents out. And I don't know what they do in America, but I know one of my friends from over there. But yeah, I collect our cans and bottles that can be recycled. I don't let any money go by. Like, I plan on making a future for our family, and I'll pinch every single cent I can from anyone legally. I'll do it. So the 10 cents is mine each bottle I find, and I'm not averse to picking up them off the ground if I'm around the area. My car's nearby. If I see a skate parks are shocking for that. The young people, they need to go without for a bit. They'll probably start collecting them, but yeah, the young people leave their cans and bottles everywhere around the skate park. It drives me insane, because that's one thing you'll know about me. I hate people litter bugging. I hate it so much. And some of you Aussie boomers remember the ad back in the 60s and 70s. There was a big push for, like, we know about Norm. I think Norm kept Australia clean. We know that one. But prior to that, in the black and white days on TV, probably back 60s, the early 70s, they used to have an advertisement where they'd be sitting in the car, the kid and the dad, or the kid and the mum, whatever. They'd be sitting in the car driving along, all happy, everything's good, and he chucks some rubbish out the window. And when the kid looked at him again, he had a pig face. He looked like a pig. So that, I always remember that advertisement, and I have always been the type that even my kids, especially my 33-year-old daughter, she gets really angry if she sees someone's litter barking. And sadly, what has happened with that situation is a lot of campsites have now been shut down. A lot of free campsites have been shut. Op shop. Oh, I've got to turn around. Op shop. Op shop. They've got, yeah, I've got to go around the block. Yeah, a lot of campsites have been shut down because of idiots who do not know how to clean up after themselves. Disgusting, disgusting people. Well, now I'm going to turn around. I'm going to turn around. There's an op shop. I can't miss an op shop. And yeah, I'm sure you're laughing right now. But yeah, I just hate it. So I remember that. My daughter's very severe about it. My kids know not to leave anything. I don't even like a scrap of paper to be left. I'm going to have to turn around someone's driveway. Sorry, people. But yeah, I'm like that. But I'm heading back to the op shop, as you can see. Lucky I didn't break. It's actually an op shop in what used to be one of the little corner stores. Now, as I said before, I've lived around here, so I see a lot of these lovely little old shops that used to be old shops back in the day. They're either closed or they've got something else in them. And I love corner shops. Remember the days? God, you young people, you're going to miss out on so much. The old corner shops were just the bomb back in the day. You know, you go up there with the grandma or something and you go to the little shops and you buy your lollies. You know, your two for 1 cent lollies. You guys, you've missed out. And the lollies were so much nicer back in the day. I'm sure a few of you will agree with me there. Just don't have the same taste. They're just like rubber, or they just got no flavour. Like the Jelly Baby. Remember, I don't even know if they make Jelly Babies anymore. But I remember the Jelly Babies back in the day. Each one had a nice flavour. Now they just all taste the same. Taste like rubber. And they don't even make the good old Lifesavers. Like my favourite Lifesaver was Thirst and Spearmint, and they can't even get those anymore. Where do I park? It's going to be fun. I don't know. I'm going to try and find a park around here. It's going to be interesting. I want to park down the road. I'm not sure. But anyway, so yeah, the lollies aren't the same. Nothing is the same. It's so sad. Oh, I've got to park. All right, guys, I am going to leave you, and I'm going to be back later to continue this vlogging adventure of mine. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're not driving. I'm not driving you insane with my shifts in thoughts and conversation. I'm parking really bad, but oh well. I'm just worried I've got to go down that ditch, that's all. Just glad the old fella took my bikes off. It makes driving so much easier. Oh, that'll do. I'm off the road enough. See you soon. Well, the old shop was pretty good. I don't know if I even spoke about this, but then as I was driving down the road, I saw a steampunk craft thing that I've seen advertised for a long time. Camera's over here. So I dropped in there and had a good old natter to the lady. I love talking to creative people. Love it. I miss creating, but I'm too busy to create at the moment. Then I saw it, and then I was heading home again. I saw a deceased estate sale, so I had to go around the block and come back to that. And I got really excited for a minute because I paid 50 cents for this little sticky phone thing, but my phone won't stay on it. It keeps slipping off, so that excitement left me pretty quickly. But I got a few bits and pieces to resell. Nothing exciting at that sale. It was an older a fella's stuff, so there was no girly stuff there really, but I got a couple of, you'll see later if you go and join the flipping, what am I doing, the Flipping Boomer channel. I'm going to see that. So my kids are starving. I got some free bread rolls at the op shop. You know how some of the op shops get free bread from shops, so I got a free bag of that, so that saves me a couple of dollars. They're a bit stale, but I think it'd be nice for toasties, making toasted sandwiches, toasted sangers, and I bought some meat and some drinks for them, so they should be okay for a bit. The weather is getting worse again. Freaking sucky, because the kids should be out on playing and out and flying their kites and out on the skate park, but no one can do anything. It's just this stupid weather. But I tell you what, the op shops and stuff, super busy. Tip shop was busy. Yeah, there's people everywhere at the moment. Oh, what? I'm not going the right round. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, so now, yeah, lady was just signing language at me, and I'm thinking, what the heck? She was actually signing to say she was going back into the park. I don't know why, but she did. She let me know so I don't crash into her, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's my day. It's miserable weather. Going getting across here is going to be interesting. I might go around the block, which I might do in a minute if I can't get anywhere. No, I'm right now. See, as soon as I try and go, someone else comes. One person, shift. Okay, now we're right. So I'm heading back to the Whingy place where all the kids are. Possibly going back down to Bella today since the old man can't drive. He's got a really bad, he had a back injury years ago. Oh my goodness, it's another sign. If that says garage sale, I'll flip the lid. Garage sale. 40 John's, oh man. Maybe if I see it, I'll go into it. Yeah, he had his back many years ago and he was only in his 20s, so he's just gotten worse and worse along with all the other health problems. And that's another reason we've got to stop travelling. We've got to find a permanent place to settle so he can have his specialist and his doctors and yeah, all the rest of it. I must admit, I do miss my Queensland, but I also love being near my granddaughter who lives here, not far away. So I've missed that garage sale, what a shame. And I'll keep on going. Back to the... I'm going to go now, dude. It's going to take forever, big truck coming. Yeah, I'm heading back to the showground where I have then got to unload, oh my god, stuff I bought. Freaking more books. I don't know what the hell's wrong. I'm going to need putting down, I think, and stop. I'm such a sucker for books. Are you a book person? Tell me you're a book person too. But my books are mainly for reselling. I've already got a big, huge, one day I'll show you, a big, huge line of books above my bed that I haven't had time to read. So if we ever have lockdown and no technology, I'm set. I can get my crochet hooks out again and I can start reading again. But at the moment I have got one mission and one mission only, and that is to make money to get us out of the bus into a house and to be financially free. That is my mission at the moment. So all my crafting and all the rest of it's sort of gone downhill. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now, guys. I'll try and come back later to say goodnight and see what else is happening on the way, on the day. I'm avoiding the township of Lismore. I should really take you for a tour. Township of Lismore. Yeah, the roads here, I think they've probably quit because of the floods here. They've just given up, not even trying to fix the roads anymore because they're really bad, super bumpy, super holy, terrible roads. That's one thing I've noticed before I finish rattling. It's one thing I've noticed about Queensland roads and New South Wales roads. Queensland's roads are so much better. Even the town roads are so much better. Than you come down to New South Wales and you really see the difference in how the roads are looked after. So there, that's my last spiel. I'm going to go. I'm going to concentrate on driving for a while. Take care, guys. Stay safe. No COVID allowed. And I will see you probably later tonight, hopefully. Later this afternoon. See you then. Bye. So now the story is that I'm taking the two girls to Ballina. So while I'm there, I'm going to dump off the cans and I'm going to probably go and hit the tip shop up there because I'm not going to be getting down there tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day and I've got to go to meet my other granddaughter who's going to pick up Miss 16 to stay at her place for the night. Don't know how that's going to work out on Monday because we've got to leave here Monday. Anyway, that's my plans at the moment. I'm sitting in the car waiting for the girls to get organised because I don't know why, but young people do not like to get dressed in the morning until they have to go somewhere, whereas I like to be dressed in the morning when I get up so I can just go somewhere. That's me. I have my car packed full of stuff I've got to show on my video and to list. And my husband's going to have a conniption when he sees how many books there are, but I'm going to find little hidey holes for all of them somehow, so he doesn't divorce me too just yet. Anyway, that's it. Again, I am going to head and I'm going to be back later, see what other adventures I'm having. But yeah, the weather is garbage. I want to go to the sunny weather. That's where I want to go, but don't know where that is at the moment. But anyway, I'm going. Goodbye. I'll see you soon. Bye. I just thought I'd share with you where we are and say good night. We are home again. I went to the tip shop in Ballina which didn't do me many favours, but I found some cute little things that I can do for crafting, and I found things that I can resell. So I did good, but not as good as I usually do. That's okay. It's been absolutely, now the sun's coming up. Yay! Because it's been absolutely pouring most of the day. Like horrible all afternoon. So I thought I'd just take you for a little tour where I'm actually camped at. So you can see my bus over there. Dreading going back because it's a mud pile. Like, I don't know why they couldn't let us just be down here on one of these flat muddy sections instead of up on a little hill where we had we dug some holes trying to get up it, but it would have made more sense being down here, even though it's muddy, or just here on this little hill this caravan is, would have been a really good spot. Then we wouldn't have had to take our trailer off either. But anyway, we're here, I'm home, it is the end of the day. I'm going to say goodbye to you shortly and get this video edited. I've got my other one for my flipping boomers edited, and if you want to see all my little treasures that I picked up today and yesterday, you must go over to the flipping boomer and you must go and check it out. But yeah, I'm home on wheels. What does it say on the back of my bus? It says slow bus, last house. Whoa, we lost you. Okay, what I'm trying to do here, I could back in, but I do it the hard way because I don't want to make more of a bog pile. What I'm actually trying to do is I reverse a few times. Get back inside, you two. It's a bog pile right where they get in and out. So they're going to take that up and they're going to jump on my granddaughter's bed again and make more mess. So yeah, I try to avoid making a big mess, but I probably would be better off just backing up in the first place. My husband's got the biggest hole right there where he's backed up the bus yesterday. God, you two are naughty. Get right in my way. Come on, buzz off. That's it, thank you. They're probably waiting for their girl to come home, but she's not coming home tonight, so. 2 dogs and a girl. She reckons she's not going to give her, look, nice gypsy, just nice, right there. Let's just poop right in front of where I want to park the car. Sounds like a plan. Now I've got to go and clean up doggy poo. Thanks, lovey. Oh. Anyway, so I'm home, guys. I am home. I am going to sort out all my stuff that I've just bought. Good lady, she's cleaning up her doggy poo. I'm going to sort out all my stuff I got. I'm going to repack it. I'm going to hopefully hide a lot of it from my husband. He won't care. He just doesn't know where I'm going to put it all. But I'm going to find holes for everything. And I've been selling a bit lately, so I've been making little spaces in different areas. But definitely said to my husband this morning, I said, when it's a nice day, you guys can all go chuff off somewhere. I'm going to gut some of the cupboards and reorganise, because at the moment I'm shoving instead of stacking, so I've got to get in and stack. So my naughty dog's barking. What's she doing with that dog? Is she wiping its butt? Surely not. Don't know. looks rather strange. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys. I hope you're healthy. Stay well. I will see you hopefully tomorrow with more crazy adventures with the Aussie Boomer. See you then. Bye.